Welcome guys, welcome back to the channel. Guys, last video was about to the PHP maths and we went over to the PHP math functions. We discussed how you find out the square root, what is the purpose of the PHP pipe functions, minimum function, max functions, absolute functions, around functions, random numbers. Okay, these things we discussed last time. So our today's agenda, which we will cover about that is called the PHP constants. Now, PHP constants. What are the constants? As the word indicates, constant means fixed. Okay, constant. Constants are like variables, okay, that once are defined, they cannot be changed or they cannot be undefined, okay, it never change. Once you define, once you define the variable, okay, cannot be changed, okay, can't be changed, okay. So these are the constants. Constants are like variables. Once you define, it never changes or it never be undefined. So PHP constants in PHP, a constant is an indicator, okay, for simple value. The value cannot be changed during the script, okay. A valid constant name starts, now some rules you must be familiar that a valid constant name starts with a letter or underscore, no dollar sign before the constant name. But uh, besides the other if I say numbers, okay, whenever we are declaring any variable we need to put the dollar, but in case of the constants, okay, we cannot add the dollar sign before the constant name, okay. Unlike variables, constants are automatically and they have the global access, okay. We can assess these constants, okay, inside the functions and outside the functions as well, okay. This is a special case for PHP constants only, not for the other ones. Okay, so let's say I am doing some stuff for you, some code for you, so you must be familiar, folks. Um, okay, so here I have with all the things. Now what I need to do as I am using the constant. So first of all, PHP has a defined function. So in defined function, we have to write all things are considered to be constant. Let's say instead of name, I am just writing, let's say any variable, anything you want. Let's say I am assigning PHP. Okay, PHP I assigned and I am assigning the value as well. Let's say I'm saying that output should be this one. Welcome to the video. Okay, so this is what I have written. Now in echo statement, what I need to do in echo statements, I need to call this PHP, okay, which I define, okay, the value, the name, sorry, okay. So here I define the PHP, okay. It doesn't work because PHP is a built-in. I need to change some other one. Let's say I'm calling command. Okay. So here I am saying the Umar. Okay, once I define this one, Umar. Now we'll see the browser how it looks like. Okay, I need to go back in my browser. Here one. So welcome to the video. As you see, so this is how your constants works. Okay, you just define, okay, and assign the value, and in return you see the result. Here you can also do one more time. Define. Sorry. Yeah, this is a define functions, give the name and then value. Okay, once you define this one, then call the name. Okay, it automatically displays whatever you have written inside the value. Okay, you just define the name, okay, and assign the value. And when you call the name, it displays the value, okay, what the value you saved inside. So this is about the PHP constants. Okay, we have PHP constant arrays as well. Okay, let's say uh, here one I'm raising this one. Okay, here I already defined this one. Okay, let's say what I'm saying about the arrays. Let's say here I'm defining the name for, let's say, cars. Okay, cars I am assigning the name. Okay, and the values, let's say, uh, inside the cars I need to define comma. Here I am defining the values for that. So cars, so here I'm defining this sign, sorry, the brackets. Here I'm defining the various car brands like BMW. this one. Then I am defining Toyota, famous brand. Then I am defining one more that is called the Mercedes. So here I define these names. Okay. So once I define, I need to put the comma. And let's say outside in eco, I want to display the cars. Okay. uh, Cars, and then I need to assign the index number. Okay, which car brand I want to display. So let's say, as we know very well, that array indexes start from 0, 1, and 2. As this array is of for size 2, okay, is this array consists of size 2. So I am just only trying to assess the index 1. So what I need to do here in this one, I need to assign that index. Let's see in the browser it will work or not. Here we are on my browser. As see Toyota is displayed, okay, because I assess the index 1. Okay, same like you can assess other indexes as well. Like as you see on index 1, I have the Toyota brand, so it displays the Toyota. So this is how you can create a constant arrays, okay, using define function. Okay, same like constants are global. I told you, okay, you can use inside the function and outside the function as well. Let's see how. Let's say I have written this one. Okay, so instead for this one, we need to go back. Wait, yeah, this one. So here I have written this one. Okay, this is Omar. I assigned the name and I assigned the value, this one. Okay, and I called it here. Let's say I'm defining one function. Function, I defined, let's say function name. I'm not changing it as it is function name. Let's say it is a function name, and inside this one, let's say I'm putting this echo statement, okay, which I want to display the value. I'm just putting inside this, okay, and I'm calling the function here. Let's say my function name is function name. So here I call the function and I close. Let's see will it assess the things or not. As you see that this is now outside. Okay, we discussed in previous videos that for global and local variable, and we discussed the variables which are defined outside the function can only be accessed outside the function. Now, as you see, I defined outside, but I used inside the function. Let's see will it displays or not. As I told you, the scope is constants are globally, so you can assess. As you see, welcome to the video. So this is working, okay? Constant inside the function, even it is defined outside the function, you can assess. Okay, same like if you want to put this one inside the function, okay, for a local scope, you can also. Okay, there is no restrictions. That's it. Sorry, here one. Um, sorry, where I moved. Yeah, here one. So I cut from here and here I'm pasting. So once I paste inside the functions and I'm assessing, let's see, is it is working. Okay, so as I told you, because the constants have the global scope, okay, you can use outside the functions. Okay, if you define outside the functions, you can assess inside the function as well. Okay, because as I told you that constants are global. Okay, it's globally work, you can use outside the function and use inside as well. But for the case of the variable, where if you define outside the function, then you assess outside the function. Okay, by the way, we discussed the global keyword, how you use the outside. Once you define the outside variable, use the global keyword and then use inside that global variable as well. But we discussed in previous videos as well. You can watch my video, okay, on that one. What differences between the global and static keyword, sorry, global keyword, okay, how we use. So this is how, what about the constants? Okay, PHP constants, how we use, I already told you. Okay, next thing we have that is called the PHP operators. Operators, we know operators are considered to be very, very important in any language. And we know Operators are basically used to perform operations on variables and values. Same like for the other languages, we have different type of operators at PHP also. We have arithmetic operators, we have assignment operators, we have logical operators, we have incremental and decremental operators, we have conditional operators, we have comparison operator as well, we have array operator, we have string operator. Okay, I have one more, I forgot. So these are the PHP operators. Okay, let's say taking a very simple example, okay, which we are doing. Let's say here I am defining the one variable that is u, and I assign the value 3. And here I am defining the $i4. So this is what once I define. So inside the echo, you can access $u plus $y. You want to add these two, you can. Let's see. As you see, 7 is the result. There is one more way to do this. Okay, as you have displayed two variables. Okay, what you need to do, just define another one and store the result of these two. Okay, and then display that one. Let's say I am taking R and I'm storing the result of $u and $y in R. Okay, because I want to add here one y. So once I have taken here instead for this one, for both, you just define the R where you store the result of $u and $y. You will see the same result. As you see, the result is same. So this is how your operator works. Same like you can multiply, you can divide as well. Okay, you can take the modulus, you can take the exponentiation as well. Okay. By the way, one thing I remembered, I'm talking about the global one. If you people forgot, I am again doing for you. Let's say these two variables I have defined. Okay, and here one. Okay, this case is same. Let's say here I defined and I stored the result of $u and $y. I want to add these two one and I store the result in $y. Let's say talking about the global one. Okay, how you assess the global one, about the variables. Okay, let's say here I'm defining the function and function name is same. So what I'm saying, as I defined, you see, as I defined all the things, okay, $u, $y, and store the result, I defined outside the function. Let's see, I'm assessing these things inside the function. Will it work or not? I'm calling my function here. So as I called my function here, let's see, will it work or not? Okay, will it displays the 7 or not? Let's see. As you see, undefined variable $r in d on this what line. Okay, why this error is displaying? Because I defined the variable outside the functions and I am assessing inside the function. That's why this error is coming. How to avoid this one? What you need to do, you just cut from here and define inside the function here one. Now you see it will display your result. Okay, here one. As you now you can see the 7 because I defined the variable inside the function and inside I am assessing. Same like if I, yeah, here one. This one, let's say this is now globally, okay, and I am assessing inside the function. Let's say if I am assessing outside the function, it will work. Outside the function, here one. I'm assessing these things. Let's see will it work or not. As it is working because now I I now I declared a variable outside the function, then I am assessing outside the function. That's why it's working. Let's say let's say I want to assess the result for this one inside the functions, but I defined outside. Okay, I defined the variables outside, but I want to assess inside the function. What is the method? You just need to add global word. Okay, when you add the global word, okay, it will work. Global word, as I defined here one, so here you also need to define global one. So once you define that inside the function, what you need to do, you define global and all the variables which you have taken, that is a dollar u dollar y, and one more variable which you have taken, that is called a dollar r. It is store the. So once you have taken this one, and if I put this inside the function, you can access the same thing. Let's see, will it work on my browser or not? It's saying that equals something error on line 33. Let me check. Where is the error? On line number 33. Let's see how to, let me remove this global keyword from here. Let's see. Mm, the error is still same. It's saying the dollar expect from, let's say overcoming from this one. Let's say what I did. Yeah, here one. I'm just removing that one. Okay. Here, this one. Now we'll see will it work in outside the function or not. Now it says equality operation, where it is one. I have removed all the things. Let me check what's the problem here one. Dollar, this one, this one, this one, this one. Sorry, one thing I forgot. Sorry. Here I need to remove this global keyword from here. Here you define the global one, global dollar u and dollar y. So once you define it here, now you will store your result. Okay. Sorry, this line I want to remove because I directly, and here this one, once I did this one, here I'm just display dollar x, sorry, dollar u plus dollar y. Let's see. I hope so. Now it will work because as you see 7, now it is working. How it's worked, what the mistake I did, actually I declared the where I assigned the values, I use a global keyword here, that's what's adding. Be remember, whenever you want to use your global variables inside the function, you need to add the global keyword on the top, and then you define the variable first. Once you define the variable with the global keyword, then you assess the outside variable outside the function inside the function using the global keyword. We just need to add the global keyword, and using that global keyword, the variables which you define outside the function, you can access inside the function. So this is how your global and local variable works. I explained well. Next things, we are talking about the operators. So operators, I told you. Next we have the assignment operators as well. And assignment operators, we know very well, are used with numeric values to write a value of a variable. Let's say I'm removing this all, and comparison operator, let's say apply. Let's say I'm saying dollar one variable I am assigning. What type of error is coming here? And need to check. Okay, finally we will see. U equals to, let's say I'm assigning the value for 3. Okay, and for dollar s I am assigning the value, let's say 5. So once I assign the value here, I am adding the condition to check the comparison operator. I'm saying if u is less than y. I said if u is greater than y, then what you need to do, echo display true, or otherwise else uh, ret sorry, it's a mistake for yes. So else echo false. So this is what I have taken. Now let's see, will this assignment operator work or not? What the result will be show. There is a error. Okay, error is coming, I think, for this lines as well. Yeah, this one. Now hope so it will work now. Mm, U dollar U undefined constant in line 3. I think I defined the constant before, that's why it already have taken. Let's say defining, because I, as I told you, I defined the U in the constant, that's why it is taking. Okay. If we change that one, oh, so now it's working. Because we know very well constants cannot be redeclared. Undefined constant. What type of error is it saying? On line number 33, what type of error we have? We have check as well. Let's say this error I have picked up. Maybe dollar issue. Need to fix. Okay. Actually, error increase your true. Okay. As you know, the result is showing true. Okay. Why it is showing true? The reason for this one, now let's check. True. Will it return the true or no? Yes. We said that if f is greater than y, sorry, if f is greater than s, that's why this error is coming now also. Every error is resolved. As you see, false. It is returning false. Let's see, is it returning the correct one or not? False. I said that if f values is greater than s, f values is greater than s, f values is 3, and let's say f value is 3 and s value is 5. And I said if f value is greater than s, then return this one true, otherwise return this false. So as this condition is false, this one condition is false. So it means that this first part, if part will not execute. The compiler goes on this part, on the else part, and it displays this false because the condition is false. So when the condition is false, the if part will not work, only the else part will work. So this is how you comparison the things as well. Same like we have other operators as well. We have the comparison operators. Okay, you can take the various results. Okay, comparison operator as well. That if I take the example for that one more example I'm taking. Let's say I'm taking the equality example. Okay, equal to. I'm saying that is both values are equal or not. We'll see in browser what it will show us. Yes, it is returning again false. What I said it's is the value for f1 and the value for the s1. Both are same, both are identical. It says no, false. Both are not same. Let's say I'm taking the same values, okay, for the f and y. Now it will return the true because both values are now same. As you see, it is returning true. So this is how your comparison operator as well. Same like we have, I'm just writing some symbols, equality operators here. We have the equal. This is the equal operator. We have the identical operator with triple equals. Okay. We have not equal to operator. Okay. And not equal. Be remember it is representing with this sign as well. Okay, then we have the greater one and less than, and greater than and less than equals to. Okay, greater than or equals to, or less than or equals to. Okay, this sign also will appear. So this is how you take the operators. Okay, comparison operators, how you compare the results. This most of this the condition which we are using, that is called if else. If else statement is the using whenever we are making the form and we are adding the validity that if user presses this one, then this one, else this one. So this is how your comparison operator works. Same like we have the incremental and decremental operator as well. Okay, you can increment the value or you can decrement. Method is same. Method I'm just telling you dollar. This is the post increment. Okay, this is called the post increment. Okay, it will increment by one, then returns the result. Okay, first it increment the value and then return the result. But for this is called the pre-increment. So pre-increment, how the pre-increment works, it uh, actually what I did. Okay, I am first talking about the pre-increment. This is the pre-increment. Okay, this one is the pre-increment, and pre-increment, what the pre-increment was, it first adds the value. Let's say you have taken the 9, okay, value. First it makes the 10, okay, it makes the 10 and then return the result. But this is the This is talking about the post one. Okay, this is called the post. Actually, it first returns the result and then increment. But for in this case, pre first it adds, then return the result. And this first one, it actually first return the results and then add. This is the post and pre. Pre means before the variable, and post means after the variable. Let's see one example we are doing, and hope so it will everything is clear. Uh, this one I have taken. Let's say in echo, what I need to do, echo, sorry, I have taken some else. Okay, echo, let's say what I'm taking the first one that is called the pre. So pre-increment, we know the plus comes before variables. Sorry, I have not taken the X, I have taken the F1. Okay, so once I have taken the F1, remove the S1 also, this one. Okay, yeah, sorry, take that one also. Okay, here I am giving the break, okay, so that it will appear in the next line. So once I have taken this one, then echo what I need to print now for the post one. Okay, dollar s. Okay, I am now you will see the result for both ones. As you see, first one is 4 and second one is 3 will match in our code. First result is 4 for this particular, for this one the result is 4, and for this below one the result is 3. So I explained this before that this is actually the pre-increment. Okay, this is a pre-increment. First, actually what it did, it first adds 1 in it, 3 plus 1, 4, and then returns the result. Okay, 4. But for this particular case, actually first it's what it did, it's actually not added, it actually returns, it returns the number same. Okay, and then add after that. So this is the concept of the post and pre. Same like increment, we have post and pre decrement as well. Okay, I hope so this one is clear to you. Post and pre. Post actually first adds and then return the result, while on the other hand, post will actually returns the first number and then adds. Okay, it always add in last, but pre will always add first. Same like we have the logical operators. You are familiar. We have the logical operators and operators. We have the or operators. Okay, we have what is it called? And or XOR. Okay, these are the operators. Okay, same like we have or operators representing with this one. Okay, and operator is representing with the sorry for this sign, like this sign with this signs. Okay, so this is how your logical operators, same like we have string operators. PHP has two operators, okay, that are specifically designed for the string. You can concatenate the strings as well. Then we have the array operators as well. Conditional, you know, conditional what it's actually checking the condition. Operators are used to set the value depending on the conditions. So these are about the PHP operators and PHP constants. I hope so this one is clear to you how you use operators. Okay, operators are considered to be very important in any programming language. So you people must be know that what are the logical, what are the conditional ones. Okay, most obvious we are using the conditional ones. Okay, and what is it called? Conditional ones, logicals, incremental and decremental. Okay, for three types and comparison. These are considered to be very important in any language. So I hope the PHP operator is clear to you. Hope so, guys. You like my videos. If you like my video, kindly do like, subscribe, and share. Meet you in next video. Take care.